The crabgrass I tried to grow on my own, and I saw an advertisement in the magazine, so I called the guy up, not sure that was even true that what he said could happen would happen. He's from Oklahoma, and he said I was the only guy in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Michigan who was even trying to do this. So it was kind of a wild shot to begin with, but I'm really happy with the results. However, you do have to play with it somewhat before you figure out how to make this work. Again, the seed is uncoated. It hasn't been treated or anything. So it's very light, not quite as light as prairie grass, but almost. And so you have to plant the seed very shallow, and then roll it with a heavy roller so you get that minimum contact, and you'll get a good catch. What we tried to do, and we succeeded in doing, is we're trying to get this crabgrass to come back as a perennial. And it's a true annual, but we have been able to get it to work as a perennial, and that took me 4 or 5 years to figure out how to do this. It can be done. So that's where I'm at. Most of the stuff is what was here from last year. And if I let this go to seed, which I think I will do now, there'll be crabgrass all over here next year. If you lightly disc it or drag it twice in the spring before it starts to come up. That seems to be what works best here in sandy country. So I'm really happy with it. It has great tonnage. The animals really like it. That is bison do anyway. And one more thing about this crabgrass. You can come out here like Randy Gilbertson and I just did 2 days ago, and we're saying it'll be ready to cut in a day or two. We came out here 2 days later, look at it today. It's already past its prime. So the negative with this is, if you get 2 or 3 days where it's going to be raining, you can't cut it, and then it gets away from you. So that's one negative. The other negative is, and there aren't many negatives, another negative is this, I gotta find one here. This stem is heavy, coarse, and has a lot of moisture in it. And so what would take 3 days for a regular hayfield to cure, to dry out enough to bale, this will take 4 or 5 days depending on the weather. So that's not something else you have to pay attention to. But for being drought proof and for tonnage, this is great stuff. But it takes a little technique and a little experiment to figure out how to make this work. It can be done.